Well, it was 6 years ago when Lindsey brought Celebrate Aging Week here to Champaign County, and each year it has grown with more free events and activities aimed at people who are 55 and better. It has expanded so much that 1 week, it's just not enough. Now, Lindsey is not just celebrating aging for 1 week, but all year long here in the community. Sarah Hawkins and Jacob Johnston are here with all of the details. So we've been just celebrating aging for 1 week, but now we are going to be celebrating all year. You guys are the party people there at Lindsey, right?
Of course we are.
So let's talk a little bit about what led to the expansion.
Well, so we have celebrated Active Aging Week for 6 years now, and it's just been going so well. The purpose is to celebrate aging and active lifestyles through community events. And we are so lucky that we have all these folks in the community that want to sponsor this and make it free. And so one day we were sitting together talking about it, and kind of thinking about, okay, what are we going to do this year? And I sat there and I thought, why are we doing this just once a year? This is ridiculous. We need to do it all year long. And so my boss was like, yeah, I think we should do it. And so we are so excited to be bringing these quarterly events to the community for those 55 and better. And so we're going to have our first event actually this Saturday. It's going to be the carnival at Lindsey, and it's going to be from 1 to 3. And we are so excited to do that. So
yeah, so Jacob, tell me a little bit about this carnival. Will there be cotton candy, I think, is on everyone's mind, because it looks like there's going to be some face painting.
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
So we've got a lot of really awesome things planned. So first and foremost, when I think of carnivals, I think of food. So we've got a lot of really delicious carny food getting prepped for us. So we'll have little funnel cakes, lemon shake-ups, animal crackers, and some other carnival foods. But we're not just going to be feeding people there. We'll also be having an egg hunt with candy for children, as well as a good old-fashioned cake walk. So I'd be very surprised if somebody leaves without a sweet in their hands.
Oh, well, that sounds fun. And I love that you're embracing everyone in the community. Correct. I mean, these are geared, obviously Lindsey is geared towards the 55 and better age group. But this is great that you're also including the little ones who may, well, I don't know, there's probably some older ones who would also enjoy that pony or a good egg hunt, right?
Of course.
So you did mention that these are all free events, and that's all thanks to some great partners and sponsors.
Yeah, we are just so thankful. Every year we have people reaching out to us saying, we want to sponsor this. We feel it's so important to be doing this in the community, and so we're so thankful for Health Alliance, Medicare, OSF Healthcare, Urbana Park District, Age Friendly Champaign-Urbana.
And I want to make sure we mentioned, some people may be concerned about the weather here in spring because you never know what you're going to get. I mean, we had snow on Saturday, right? So nice. But these are indoors as well as outdoors?
Yeah, the plan we'll be all indoors, but now that the forecast is saying maybe 66 and sunny, we might push some things outside too so we can all enjoy the weather.
Yeah, let's branch out, right?
Right.
Okay, so we've got great sponsors. Why did this start? What did you mention? 6 years ago. Why did Lindsey see a need to celebrate aging here in Central Illinois?
Right. Well, at Lindsey, we believe that you're never too young or too old to try something new, learn something new, and research shows that 30% of how we age is actually determined by genetics, but 70% is how we choose to live our life. And so there are 4 components of well-being: social, intellectual, spiritual, physical. So you probably are seeing a lot of these events incorporated around those 4 components of well-being. And when we meet our needs of well-being, then we are happier and we live longer. And so once we've learned that, we decided we better, start spreading that information out to the community. And what better way to do that and educate the community on that by having these free events. And so that's our first event was, 6 years ago, Active Aging Week. It was the last week of September, and we're not looking back. We're just moving forward, and we're bringing it more than once a year now. So.
I am so on board with this idea. I totally agree with you that it's so important to just learn something new every day, get your brain active as well as your body, and these are going to be some fun events. And I love that you're including the whole family. Okay, it's happening. Oh, those are some upcoming, because it's not just, because you mentioned it's quarterly, so those were a look at some of the upcoming events Lindsey also has planned in the works. So you'll have to go check out their website for that information, which we will also have over on CILiving.tv. Okay, make plans to attend the Clark Lindsey Carnival this Saturday from 1 to 3. I'm still going to work on that cotton candy. Coming up later, we're